Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today we're doing a career tarot reading. We just came back from watching You versus Them, You versus the Narcissist reading. And so we noticed too in that reading, when we concentrated on you, that you are moving forward in your life. Congratulations. You are also building something. There could be, you had a couple of different cards there that I thought we should do a career reading just on you. Excuse me. As I clear my throat here. Thank you, Spirit. We are doing a career tarot reading. What can you tell us for the collective? Thank you. Nice. Right off the bat, pulling the same card you pulled last time, even with a different deck, the Ten of Pentacles, which is a fantastic, maybe do a different type of reading, different type of layout. Doing this is the generational wealth card. If you didn't follow the video from the other reading, and that is, you got grandpa in the back there, right here. Okay. And usually there's a couple kids, frolicking and dancing, in the background of fields. There's a big house. You notice this is a bridge. There's solid foundation. Okay. This is not a tower event in any way. Okay. So you are definitely building, you are building your new home. Thank you. I love it. You have such beautiful optimism, and the stars are there for you. This is whoopsies. I'm just going to put the camera over here for a second to hide her. There we go. Her top. And, I don't understand how YouTube, you can say the word fuck, but this is an illustration for Pete's sakes. Not even the real thing. And yet well, I saw something earlier on one of the channels, and it was a young lady, sitting so unladylike. Very comfortable she was on the couch as she was speaking her points of view about politics. And, she's got millions and millions of followers. But, frankly, I think people of interest were checking out the camel toes opinion versus necessarily, and she's like this in every video. So that was her thing. And yet YouTube was like, oh, we're fine with that. She's clothed. I laugh because, wowsy, right? Thank you. So, wow. Okay. First of all, you're, if you've been going through struggles in the past, they're about to, like, you get the Nine of Cups card. That's my channel's name, the Nine of Cups. And if you know anything about the Nine of Cups, these struggles are only going to make you stronger. You're going 4, 5, you're growing up, you've learned and you have, like, the Seven of Wands, you have the position of the advantage. Don't allow these struggles to get in your way. They are your lessons, so that you never will have to suffer the way you've suffered, for, frankly, maybe even the past 4 or 5 years. Okay? What let me ask the question, Spirit. What is this Nine of Cups that is coming in for the collective? Interesting. The Knight of Wands. And if you notice in the previous reading, you have the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Coins. Okay, so and we also knew that you maybe had left or walked away from a situation. That sort of feels like it should go here. Is that a past hurt? Past separation? Looking at your future? Moving on? Yeah. So someone may have, as we noticed too, totally broke your heart. Okay. Um, and you felt like you couldn't make a move prior, but you have decided to move on. Okay. Because remember, you just like the every other reading. I love it when despite all the shuffling, totally different deck, different recording, there's a certain story that comes back out. And that's usually where, there's a couple of you out there that this really resonates with you. By the way, I'm Lily Q from the Nine of Cups, and I thank you for visiting my channel today. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and growing up my new channel here. I do have two other channels, the Snarky Tarot, where we talk about, really about narcs and avoidance. And then, of course, there's Heart and Soul Apothecary, which we're sitting right now in my apothecary shop here in Southern Vermont. But you young person, when I say young person, you're going to be 70 years old. You don't have to be 25, 35, or 45. You are looking at your future as you should. Okay. And your future, my friend, is you are really going to put things into gear. And I know you're going to because I was just talking to my own self about putting a couple things that I need to get going like really quickly, which is why I'm up at the crack of dawn getting my readings done for you so I can start finishing up what I need to do to get the Snarky Tarot decks up on Kickstarter. Uh, there's a few little bit of changes here and there, and I will then release them so we can get those to the public. Yes, the King of Swords. This King of Swords has been popping up in everybody's reading. There is someone about 3, 4 readings ago, I said, check your junk mail. You may have realized that, in fact, there is a person that may have sent you an email. So check your junk mail because there was possibly a job. Remember, this is a career tarot anyhow. But this King of Swords is still, and there's somebody, thank you, Spirit. There's somebody watching your activities, okay? But not in a stalky way, okay? They're looking at your abilities. They're looking at your abilities to see and also, the Aquarius is the future card too. Thank you, Spirit, to be reminded that where, this woman from the stars. She's pouring into the emotions that come, and she's literally very connected to also the Magician. Now, 17s, sevens, twos, fives, you know, 777. Thank you. So this gentleman is burdened and needs some assistance. And you could help. This also could be the divorced person too. Okay. Uh, what other, why is he watching you? What is it about you that, oh, he's had some sort of tower event, something about his business. He has to deal with somebody who is unscrupulous, someone who is not cool about his business. It's definitely about his business. Page from the Fool reversed. King of Coins. King of Coins reversed, can be someone who is a swindler, a gambler, a risk taker, uh, and this person's business. He's under a lot of pressure. Um, And I think he's looking at you, your ability to think on your feet the way you do and see the future. You will be able to provide solutions to some of his issues that will then lessen this, because as a result, he will be able to, 3 3s here, by the way, uh, build the business, and he also sees a future with you. So this is a future boss that has been eyeing some of your work, but something has gone, this almost should go this way, I feel. Tell us more about this tower event. Wow. Okay. So we read a couple different ways. There may have been somebody, or he's arguing, frankly, this King of Swords. Mind you, the King of Swords is someone who speaks the truth. They are, whereas the King of Coins does not. Okay. King of Coins is your money person. Um, and this King of Swords is starting to realize that there are people that had been battling him, and this is one of the reasons why he's been under such stress, and he may have actually even had to let go of this King of Coins. There's part of his business, and it's a large organization I'm picking up. Um, this is a person who's a foreigner, or more importantly, not. Let's say you're from France, okay, and you're watching this from France. This person may be from China, okay. So switch up. If maybe this person is from United States, this person could be from England. Okay, you get my point. But this is what's scary is that there's this tower event. I almost feel as if it hasn't happened yet. What is with this tower event? We see the arguing. Another three. Oh, this is about events, celebrations, success. There's worries. Queen of Sword. Someone's gonna let him know of the truth. Okay. There's some sort of, final ending here. But I definitely see that this person is really on this King of Swords. He wants things, that's what's right. He speaks for those that can't speak for themselves. Okay. Let's get back to you. What does this relate to you and your career? Thank you very much. But just a couple cards, please. Thank you, Spirit. Well, looky here. Not only did you get the Nine of Cups, you now have the Sun card. So there's something that you do, and somehow I'm picking up but you do multiple things though, that could help this person. Okay. You may have awesome writing abilities, for example, as well as Photoshop skills. Okay, I'm just making this up, but you're talking, writing is different than Photoshop. Okay, marketing. I'm picking up big on marketing for some reason, but you're going to be able to sort of see and have show this person how you could market their business even better to get the accolades that this King of Swords wishes and wants in their life. Thank you. Yeah. So we have the Judgment. So if you do a proposal, uh, this is where you're going to be able to, and don't be afraid to go to the corner depths. Really, if you're going to propose something to this person, or you have an opportunity to propose something to someone or to a board, uh, member, etc. Okay. Dig deep, because there are skills within you that you may have not tapped that are readily available now, which weren't readily available even last week. The Judgment is, especially with the Sun card, the Judgment is when, and we have another 10, 10, 10, 10. Again, multiples of ones. We have 3 tens, 4 tens. Okay. And I don't see any cycle repeating, unlike the other person yesterday. Uh, who can't get out of their cycle? It's like they're on a rat's wheel, but you need not worry. And again, job opportunity. You pulled this on the reading that we just left. You versus them, narcissist, or you versus them, whoever they were. Of course, remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. But I definitely see some beautiful um, four swords at the bottom for calmness. You It definitely shows that you have the ability to bring in additional money, and you are going to be able to present how even a little coin regularly coming in will equal. And you have 3 threes, and I definitely want you to look up 3 threes. Depending upon where I edit this video, I'll do a quick little meaning, probably in the description of what 3 threes mean, but that's beautiful, by the way. That's Trinity, Holy Trinity, first of all, times 3. So amazing, and I love that. I think I'm gonna leave it right there. Is there anything that we need to, uh, concentrate on while we, uh so you remember, you got the 9 of cups. So you may thank you. You if you hadn't start your own business, this is your sign. You're in fact, thank you, Spirit. This new project that you may be working on or might propose to somebody will literally be the beginning of your new business. And this is a business that you run your way. And you may be able to be a consultant where your skills are very particular in helping companies build their social presence in a way that reflects better the message that they're trying to portray. Right? I love that. 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups. Come on. And the Ace of Wands. New beginnings with the Sun card. And your original 10 of cups, 10 of, sorry, 10 of coins. So if you were worried about money, rest assured things are going to change around very, very quickly for you. And I'm thrilled. In fact, I think if you really do your due diligence, literally, you are going to see that within 4 months, things are so different than they are now, and you're going to be thrilled. You're going to be able to do that move that you might have wanted, or do those renovations at the home that you have. You are going to feel so much more secure than you've had because, yes, you've had your struggles, but the Nine of Cups, just like the name of the channel, is on its way to you. And I did not make that up, but I should, I guess, right? But anyhow, I hope you had a great time with the reading. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I so appreciate my new subs. And enjoy this wonderful day and get to it. Get your coffee on and get going because apparently both you and I have things to do while we build our brands and build our businesses to help other businesses really move forward in their lives. That's amazing. All right. Take care. See you soon. Bye.